This year we're hunting elk in southern Colorado's Game Unit 83, a uniquely challenging place to hunt for a variety of reasons. This unit holds 7,000 elk and high success rates. Hard work with a chance for glory. This is the Restless Wanderer. Hey guys, we're here in southern Colorado, down by the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in Costilla County. Now this is Game Unit 83. We're here for an over-the-counter hunt, DIY, third rifle season. It's extremely challenging to hunt out here because of terrain and access to public land. There's almost no public land, and to get to it, we're gonna have to hike and find really secluded little access points. Now the upside is 2 years ago, the success rate for elk here total was 37% compared to a statewide average of 11. So if you look, this is a much higher average. We're gonna see what we can do. So we've been out here glassing about 2 hours. Sun's come up, we haven't seen any real movement yet. Nothing. No deer. Bunch of birds. So we're gonna look at maybe moving spots and checking some other areas out. See how stabilized it can be.
Okay, so.
All right, so that morning glassing didn't go real well. Didn't see a lot. It was nice though. So where we are right here, everything around us is private. There's one little sliver of access that goes into a huge expanse of public land that we found, and we're gonna go hike out and try to see what we can see. We got more sign. There's a lot of it here too.
Got that pile.
We got another pile right above it. This site looks promising, man.
Greg, is that elk hair there? Hi, what is that?
That's elk hair. Body hair.
Man, this is a great little spot, man. I'm telling you, there's shit everywhere. It's gonna be a good one.
I hope so.
For lunch, we headed back to Greg's newly acquired cabin. This place is completely off-grid and gives us access to 5,000 acres most people can't get to. Well, it's about 2 in the afternoon, 2:30, and we're heading back out to that spot where we were a little bit earlier today. Everything around here is private, but this little area is public, and it hits the road, so we can hike in on this little sliver, which is where we saw all that elk sign earlier. We're gonna set up and watch the sun go down.
Absolutely, man. Even more sign. This place is really thick. Right there, too. Yeah, there's another rub right there. Very nice. So we found our spot to set up. There's a highway right over here behind us. Elk sign everywhere. There's scat, there's tracks. Greg has a north slope he's looking down on, and he's picking those trees apart with his binos. We got 2.5 hours of legal light. We're gonna sit quietly and see what happens. Man, we're back at the cabin. It's warm, the fire's going. It's Greg's turn to cook. And it looks like we've got some trout.
Wild trout.
Greg, show us that container of coleslaw, would you? Because it's never
God.
proper unless it's served in a milk jug.
You have to improvise.
Yeah, some potatoes, a drink or two. Man, that fish is looking good. This is really good. That trout's really good.
I'm having a piece with the skin on right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really good.
Pretty tasty?
Yeah. Normally I fillet the skin off, but yeah.
In the spot we saw, the most recent spot, there's never been an elk ear spot you and I have gone to check out ever.
Never.
2 years.
Oh, we found fucking elk here.
We found elk hair and tracks and
Fresh
shit
shit.
everywhere. I am super psyched about it.
If we could get
All right, guys, morning to day 2. We're out at that same spot we were at last night. All that sign, it's still dark. We're gonna hike out and get set up.
We're gonna set up on this tree right here. And we can see down the hill on both the north side. Got some coffee going here while we're waiting. I'm just using sterno because it's silent.
We've been out here almost 2 hours. It's 7:30. And haven't really seen or heard anything, but that sun's up now, so it's gonna warm up.
So we made it back here to lunch at the cabin, which was nice, and did a little research. So we've got a really bright moon right now. It's third rifle season, late rifle season. And while we were eating, we were looking up some strategies for how to deal with that. And apparently, really, the middays may be a really good time to hunt, opportune. So what we're gonna do here at about noon is head down to where the water is, that we know they go down to water, or we think they do. Look for any sign that we can find out there. And then get back to that spot where we were, but higher, looking down at where that sign is, these flat spots. And we're just gonna watch those as the sun goes down. So we'll see.
Well, we made it down here where the water is. There's also a lot of camps, a lot of hunters, tracks in the snow everywhere. Not elk tracks, but car tracks and truck tracks. So I think we're gonna go head back and get ready for the evening. All right, it's like 2 in the afternoon. We just got back out to this spot that we were at this morning. And we're gonna hike on down, set up, and just watch the sun go down. Killable? Hope so.
Well, that sun went down. We didn't see any movement. We saw one other hunter who had been in that same area telling us how good it was last year. Too bad it's not last year. Yep. So we are out here behind the cabin. If you hear some noise from the generator, it's because Greg's cabin is completely off grid. So when we need electricity to charge stuff or get lights, we turn that generator on. But we're back here. We got some potatoes in the foil there, cooking hobo style. And we got some beef on skewers cooking over charcoal here.
Getting a nice char on our stew beef tonight.
Oh, dude, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
That's looking good.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. They're looking good. Oh,
Yeah, those
that's
look
a nice
good.
sear there.
Morning of day 4. This is our last day out here. And it's the first time we've ever hunted this unit, which was a huge learning experience. But it's a tough place, man. It's challenging terrain, very little access. You know, Greg already headed back this morning. I'm just kind of exploring one last little spot, and then as soon as I finish up here, I'm gonna be heading back as well. Really appreciate you guys watching. See you soon.